This is the Epoch Times.
Welcome to Epoch Audio, showcasing the best journalism covering news, culture, and society, addressing issues overlooked or avoided by other media. For the text version of this and more articles providing truth, tradition, and hope, please go to theepochtimes.com.
Elon Musk says George Soros hates humanity and backs policies that erode the fabric of civilization. By Tom Ozimek. Tech entrepreneur Elon Musk has renewed his criticism of left-wing financier-activist George Soros, claiming that the big-ticket donor of various left-leaning causes fundamentally hates humanity and is undermining civilization. Mr. Musk made the remarks in an October 31st episode of Joe Rogan's popular podcast, in which the Tesla CEO unloaded on Mr. Soros and his history of donating money to the election campaigns of progressive district attorneys who would pursue policies that are soft on crime. Mr. Musk told Mr. Rogan he is, I believe, the top contributor to the Democratic Party. Mr. Soros was the largest individual donor in the 2022 elections, according to campaign finance data compiled by Open Secrets. He made $178.8 million in federal contributions to the 2022 election cycle, all of it to Democrats. Mr. Musk continued, he's doing things that erode the fabric of civilization, getting DAs, district attorneys, elected who refuse to prosecute crime. That's part of the problem in San Francisco and LA, and a bunch of other cities. While I think San Francisco is a beautiful city and we should really fight hard to kind of right the ship of San Francisco, if you walk around downtown San Francisco, right near the ex-Twitter headquarters, it's a zombie apocalypse. I mean, it's rough. San Francisco has been plagued by unprecedented levels of crime, drug abuse, and homelessness. The streets of downtown San Francisco paint a shocking picture of the fentanyl crisis with ubiquitous drug use, while homeless encampments and vagrancy spread throughout the city. Videos circulating on social media from San Francisco this summer show graphic scenes of addiction, including a pregnant woman with gashes and open wounds giving birth on the sidewalk while clutching a fentanyl pipe. A number of companies, including Nordstrom, Whole Foods, and Saks Fifth Avenue, have left the area amid unprecedented theft and property crime in what some describe as a retail apocalypse. It's crazy. During their discussion, Mr. Musk asked Mr. Rogan if he had been to downtown San Francisco. Mr. Rogan replied, "No, not lately," adding that, "I've heard it's crazy." Mr. Musk replied, "You can't believe it until you go there." Mr. Musk then said what's partly to blame is a mind virus philosophy, which he previously called a woke mind virus, that was being piped to people around the world by social media platforms controlled by left-leaning types. He said that philosophy was being piped to Earth, a philosophy that would ordinarily be quite niche and geographically constrained, so that sort of the fallout area would be limited, was effectively given an information weapon, an information technology weapon to propagate what is essentially a mind virus to the rest of the Earth. And the outcome of that mind virus is very clear if you walk around the streets of downtown San Francisco. It's the end of civilization, Mr. Musk said of the scenes on the streets of San Francisco, adding that the reason he bought Twitter was because he was worried it was having a corrosive effect on civilization. It's like changing the laws. During the portion of their discussion that focused on Mr. Soros, Mr. Musk said that the billionaire financier has been very smart in using money to achieve his aims. Mr. Musk said that Mr. Soros realized that the value for money in local races is much higher than it is in national races. He said the lowest value for money is a presidential race. Then next lowest value for money is a Senate race, then a Congress. And when you get to city and state district attorneys, the value for money is extremely good. He said that by helping get local officials elected that share his left-leaning views, Mr. Soros found he could help push policies without having to actually change the laws. He said you just need to change how they're enforced. If nobody chooses to enforce the laws, or the laws are differentially enforced, then it's like changing the laws. He said, in my opinion, he fundamentally hates humanity. That's my opinion. The Open Society Foundation that Mr. Soros founded did not respond to a request for comment for this story. However, Mr. Soros has faced numerous similar allegations that he is using his vast wealth to push, sometimes radically, leftist progressive policies, with some district attorneys he helped get elected earning the moniker Soros-funded DAs. For his part, Mr. Soros wrote an op-ed explaining why he's donated to reform-minded prosecutors and why he has no intention of stopping. Mr. Soros wrote, "The funds I provide enable sensible, reform-minded candidates to receive a hearing from the public. Judging by the results, the public likes what it's hearing." Mr. Soros has ceded control of Open Society Foundations to his son Alex Soros, who has pledged to be even more politically involved than his father. Earlier this year, Mr. Alex Soros warned in an op-ed in Politico that a victory in 2024 by former President Donald Trump or another MAGA-style candidate would deliver a blow to the globalist agenda. Thanks for listening to Epoch Audio. This was Elon Musk Says George Soros Hates Humanity and Backs Policies That Erode the Fabric of Civilization. Written by Tom Ozimek and read for you by Chris Rod.
For more Epoch Times articles in text, please visit theepochtimes.com.
This is the Epoch Times.